Karina, and she has really, really straight hair, so I'm gonna use the razor. Sisters, we don't want to see all those lines. So the razor kind of helps for you to erase those lines, so this falls weighted. Okay, so then we're gonna part it. She doesn't want to cut length, but I will because it looks too straight, so everything could match. It looks too like a hair scissor cut, so like that everything could look like a razor cut. So you want to make sure the customer looks down, because if she does look up and you cut, when she looks down, it's gonna look crooked. Yeah, so you know that it depends on the how on the pressure that you put. That's how much you're gonna either cut, or if you wanna make it look more jagged, then it's less pressure on the razor.
So which one are you doing?
What haircut?
The one with the pressure.
Oh, on the bottom, kind of a little strong, kind of medium. Yeah, because if you do it too strong, then it looks like just too straight. It's still straight, but a little. Get the second layer, the second section, and of course you part from the ear forward, and then so you could get the sides after on this angle. The second section goes a little bit longer than the bottom one. Like that, you don't have that look where it's so thick in one lane. I don't know how to explain it.
Steps.
Yeah, that looks like just blunt, and then it looks thick on the bottom. Some people have a lot of hair, so it's kind of all the haircuts, I think, a little undercut. Like the top a little longer, the top a little longer. It kind of lays way better. So a little longer, the third. And I don't think this one will. Oh yes. The last layer.
Where are you located now?
I'm still in Woodland Hills. I'm in my own studio now after I sold the salon. So I'm so happy. It's only Karina and I. So it was a hard thing to do to sell the salon, but I think I was ready to be by myself. So from the ear forward, this would be your guide. Because she doesn't want to lose so much length, that's going to be my guide right there. The corner. If she didn't care about it, then we would go a little bit so it could look more round. But we're going to go here. So from the ears back, that's the guideline, which is not much.
And when you're doing the side, you still tilt your head.
Yeah, you still tilt the head because of the same reason.
Yeah.
You'll find out that, try it. If you do this and you do the first layer, you think you cut it straight. When she does this, it's not straight. It'll be longer than the top layer. So when you do this, and then the rest of the layers go longer and longer, it doesn't matter what she does, it's still straight. All the way down here, it's from the ears. You only practically need 2 sections. You don't need 2 sections, so many sections, because we only have this much. Lift your head, please, ma'am. So there's the guideline right there. You guys see? Right here. So like Karina said, communication with a customer is really important because sometimes whatever they think and they explain, and maybe she's thinking of something and you're thinking of something else. So just making sure you have to go over the whole haircut. So then you just want 1 inch off, this is 1 inch. Because some people think this is 1 inch, some people think this is 1 inch. So you have to make sure that what the customer is talking about is what you are going to do, because sometimes there's misunderstandings. That's why I love them showing me pictures, because like that I know exactly what they want. Okay, so we finished about all the length. So to do the layers, because she has so straight hair, the layers we're gonna do are gonna be kind of up here, so we don't lose thickness on the bottom. And they're kind of invisible layers when you cut them up in this angle. When they fall, like if she doesn't want to fix it, you won't be able to see where the layers are. But if you do want to fix it, you'll be able to see the layers. So then, I'm going to start in the middle. This will be my first section. And with the razor, make sure the hair is really wet. Because if it's not, you could totally hear. So long layers, right, Karina?
Yes.
So there's that length. So we're gonna go here. You see the pressure on the razor. We don't want it so straight. Then you kind of you could start here and start. So we started here. Then we're gonna go here. The guideline, right there. You guys? So there's my guideline. So the same thing. So like that, it's not so straight cut. The next, from the ears, so it's that, and then that. Now we're gonna hold it straight from this.
So are you pivoting from the center, or are you taking straight vertical section?
Pivot.
You're pivoting.
This is, right here. Straight. We're not doing here, we're not doing here. Straight up. Guideline. And it doesn't matter how much you take from here, because you're pulling everything to this direction where you're gonna cut. So okay, now we're gonna do this half. Look straight. Make sure your customers always, the mirror right there, always looking, because sometimes they do this, sometimes they do this, sometimes they do this. You want to make sure that they're where you want them to be.
And their legs are crossed.
Huh? The legs are crossed. So there is the guideline. I'm just going to do this one. So Karina, she's been working with me for 13 years. With me. She was our receptionist at the Purple Salon. And now she's with me.
You got a license, Karina?
No.
She doesn't want to get one. She wants to be a nurse.
All I can tell you guys is earn the trust of the client. I've worked with so many hairdressers, and if you earn the trust of people, because even I'm very friendly. You know this, Kimmy. Talk to everybody, and when the hairdressers are like, well, can Karina do it? I'm like, yeah, I don't do hair. Because you earn their trust.
Yeah, they don't, as long as they know you and they trust you.
Be friendly. Because there's some hairdressers who, they don't talk to the client.
No
They're very
communication.
quiet, there's no communication. Yeah, I've never seen their, and I've been around a lot of many hairdressers.
So to retain your customers, you're talking about.
Yeah.
You have to be, like, when a customer comes into the salon, you want to, of course, you want to make the first impression. You have to go and tell them, my name is, if they're walking, I'm Brenda, what's your name? If they're regular customers or they have an appointment, you go before they come in to see their name. So when they come in, you actually greet them with their name. Let's see. So this is the guideline again. So because it's this section right here, and this is straight right here, and you could always double check if you're in the same with one of these hairs. You see? Yeah, so you want the customer, when she leaves the salon, to remember you. So when they come back, I want that girl that I had last time. I don't know her name, but she starts asking for you. Okay, there it is. You see? Yeah. Okay. And there's this one too. Did you see how, if you're not careful, there's a hair that fell when I was cutting the other one? So you see we haven't lost any of the length of her hair. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. So from the ears, that's where I left off. So we're going to do top of the ear this time. Because I did it behind the ear when I left from, this is where I did the last time, so we're going to do kind of in the middle. I brought an extra one just in case. And the last section, make sure you grab everything from the bottom. You could grab the other side too, just to make sure it's straight. You see? So if we grab her by the legs and turn her around, she has to be straight. Her hair has to be completely straight. Now we're gonna do the front. I'm not gonna do much because when you hold it up, it already layers this. So we're just gonna make sure that it's even. So from the ear forward. You see? There's kind of a long hair here, and that's about it. That's because the rest kind of matches. This is this corner. We're not gonna do any shorter from the ear forward, because if you grab the back and you cut, the back has to be the same length as this. Some people grab the back and cut it, and then you have short sides. And the back, the back of the ear, the front, then this should be the same. This way you're not grabbing anything from the back. Unless they want a V, then you grab everything, cut it, and then who cares if the corners are gone. Okay, so this, you see the corner? Now with the razor you have to be very careful because you can't be aggressive because there goes the hair. And I just want to make sure that this is even. This when she styles it. So look even. How do you part it? There's not a middle part, huh?
No. Trim my bangs.
Oh yeah.
That works.
Her bangs go like this. You see that? So we're gonna trim them. Especially when they're so thick, you wanna make sure you part them too. Or the same deal. So they could be undercut, so the bottom could be a little, and then the top a little longer, and the top a little longer. Or else they look like umbrellas. Like oh, there. It's bumpy, I can see. So for these bangs, I usually part them in the middle. So I could do that, and then kind of it like that. Then you could make sure they're both the same. So I parted them in the middle. Let me show them.
Yeah.
I parted them in the middle and then angled it like that. And the other side like that. So she has that look where they go.
Now, would you cut them the same if you were using a scissor?
The same. If you were the whole haircut,
You cut
the same haircut with scissors
It's the same guidelines.
is the same everything except that the little ends are just straight. And for, like I said, for her type of hair that's so straight, it's better
The razor.
with the razor. Unless a customer tells you, I don't want you to use a razor. I don't like razors on my
Split ends,
hair.
right?
Yeah, I get split ends. Then you do scissors, and you could always kind of, point cut to kind of erase. I think the razor gives split ends if your razor's not sharp. Yeah, because when your razor's sharp, it just goes butter. And when you do it on dry. Yeah, because some people, I don't know why they cut on razor with dry hair.